What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Why You Need series, the series where I convince you or try to convince you for you to get a certain product or a certain service surrounding the world of Apple. In this episode, we're going to be checking out why you need the brand new M1 iPad Pro.
I want to know, where did we go wrong?
So I've been using an iPad Pro as a laptop replacement for quite some time now. It's completely replaced my MacBook completely. I still have my MacBook. I only use it for video editing. The iPad Pro can do everything. It can do video editing. Video editing is something that I just don't really like to do. You can do it, and there's some very, very powerful apps on the iPad that take advantage of the powerful new chip, which we're going to be talking about it in just a second. Okay, so here's how this video is going to work. First, I'm going to tell you what's new with this brand new M1 iPad Pro from 2021. Then I'm going to tell you why the iPad Pro in general is awesome. And then last, but definitely not least, is why I personally use and how I use my iPad Pro on my daily life. So let's get started on what's new with the M1 iPad Pro. And of course, the brand new M1 iPad Pro now has the M1 chip. It's the chip that we've been seeing on the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, Mac Mini, now the brand new iMac, and now the new iPad Pros have it as well. I gotta be honest, on the Why You Need series, I try to convince you, but I always try to be real with you. On the iPad Pro, I feel like the iPad Pro is more powerful than itself. Like, its software doesn't really benefit this iPad Pro. This iPad Pro is way too fast in my opinion, because there's not really any app that takes advantage of this M1 chip. So things like launching an app, it's not fast. It just opens. Like, it's that crazy. You'd never have to wait ever again. Multitasking on the iPad Pro is a phenomenal experience with the M1 chip because everything just runs super smoothly. Editing raw photos in Lightroom, using LumaFusion for video editing. So if you love video editing on the iPad Pro, this is your machine. Also new with the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, not the 11-inch, just the 12.9-inch, we now get a mini LED XDR display, which is probably the biggest new feature on this iPad. If you really need an accurate display, or if you're just a geek like me and I just love seeing how beautiful displays are, this iPad is for you. The difference is massive. It's so massive. The blacks just turn off. They are super, super black. Probably one of my favorite new features with this iPad is Center Stage. And Center Stage, whenever you're FaceTiming somebody, for example, the camera is now ultra wide. So now the camera will literally move with you. It will follow you. So if you go left, the FaceTime will go left. If you go right, the camera will go right. It's awesome, and I can't wait till this comes on the iPhone. The new iPad Pro also maxes out at 2 terabytes of storage, which is mind-blowing. That's a lot of storage. So if you save a lot of stuff on your iPad, this iPad is for you. 5G is also now available on cellular models of the iPad. Is the cellular iPad Pro worth it when you can just simply share data with your iPhone? It's a whole debate, and I want to make a video about it just to let you know that 5G is now here on the iPad. The Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro also gets this one new change. It now comes in white, which I'm scared that it's gonna get dirtier, but it looks amazing right now. I'm in love with this keyboard. I love the trackpad. I love the keyboard. I love the way it feels. I honestly wish it would tilt more, but overall, this is the best keyboard that you can get for your iPad. Okay, so that's what's new on the iPad Pro. Now let's start talking on what makes the iPad Pro such a special device. The design is probably one of the most important aspects for you to get an iPad Pro. It feels like you're literally holding a sheet of glass, and there's so much technology, so much power inside of the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro comes in 11-inch and 12.9-inch. So if you want a really, really, really big display, you can't get that with other iPads. It's got 4 stereo speakers. So if you love watching movies, the experience that you'll get, especially with the 12.9-inch, is mind-blowing. Like, sometimes I even just put music on with my iPad Pro because that's how loud it actually is. Also, iPad Pro also gets Face ID, so you don't really need to think about unlocking. The cameras are also amazing on the iPad Pro. They're the best cameras ever on an iPad, which is actually a very important thing. A lot of people are like, why would I take photos on my iPad? Which I can totally understand. Having a good camera on your iPad is extremely important for you to scan documents, for you to take photos of your homework. And the iPad Pro also has an ultra-wide camera, which is extremely useful because whenever you're scanning documents, people usually scan documents like this. With the iPad Pro, since it's got an ultra-wide camera, you don't have to really look like a douchebag every time you're scanning a document. You can simply raise it up a little bit, and scan the documents. So cameras are exceptional on the iPad Pro. The accessories available on the iPad Pro are also exceptional. We get the Apple Pencil, which is honestly a must-have for a lot of people. If you're a student and you note take a lot, or if you're into business and you just do a lot of handwritten stuff, the Magic Keyboard. The Magic Keyboard for your iPad Pro turns your iPad into a laptop-like experience. So if you just want a tablet, get the iPad Pro. It will do a lot of computer stuff for you. But when you get the Magic Keyboard, it truly, truly feels like a laptop. And that brings me to my next point. Should you get a MacBook or an iPad Pro? And I've made an entire video about that. Links up right here and down below in the description. For me, a MacBook is, well, a laptop. It's a more serious device, and a MacBook will always be a laptop. I don't say that as a bad thing. And then an iPad is a more fun way to work, because an iPad is a tablet when you need it, and a laptop whenever you put that Magic Keyboard on, for example. So it's got the best of both worlds. And on the other hand, as I said, the MacBook is just a more serious device, which once again, it's not really a bad thing. So I personally use my iPad Pro for so many things. I use it for working. So I use Apple Notes to take notes. I use Calendar. I reply to emails. I multitask. One of the things that I love, the MacBook, the Mac, the iMac can't really multitask so well as the iPad can. Multitasking on the iPad is so easy. It's so intuitive. You can have videos running on the top right corner. You can have notes on your left. You can have Safari on your right while you play some music. Like, it's honestly a great experience, and especially with the 12.9 inch, since you've got that massive display, it's truly, truly, truly a phenomenal experience. The iPad Pro is truly like, I can't live without it. I can't live with my iPad Pro. It's my baby. I really just do hope that Final Cut Pro will come on the iPad Pro really, really soon at WWDC. So fingers crossed for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, you haven't subscribed? Subscribe right now. Seriously. Right now. Come on, baby. Peace.